Good morning, everyone. Hey, Chris Martenson here. I just wanted to share a little bit of my experience with you here. It's January 24th. That would be Friday. It's about 7:30 in the morning, and I just spent a good chunk of my morning looking through the absolutely unbelievable pandemic virus stories coming out of China. And of course, there's a real clamp on information there. But with social media, we can see that it's pretty bad, it's pretty desperate, and that this virus checks all the boxes for being a pandemic candidate, and it's getting all over the world. And the response of my government in the United States, but also elsewhere in the world, is to just sort of shrug and say, well, if people are coming in from wherever, what we're going to do is we'll scan their foreheads with a temperature reader. And of course, this is useless because this virus has a 5-day incubation period at a minimum. So that means you can be infected, be completely asymptomatic, not have any symptoms yourself that you're aware of, no aches, no runny nose, nothing like that, and no fever, but still be fully infected. And so, of course, these scans that they're doing at the airport are stupid. So you'd think, though, that this would be top news. A pandemic is like one of the most amazingly destructive things that could possibly happen. It could harm life and limb. So let's take a quick tour through the news here in the United States and see how we're doing. So I'm just scrolling here through a standard Internet Explorer browser. This is the main news feed that comes up. Let's see. Well, I guess we got a 15-year-old. It's going to upset something about the Australian Open. That's an ad. Let's see. An explosion. Yep. Okay. Explosion in Houston. Some random explosion in one city. Yep. Got to put that right near the top. Another ad. Shocking moments at the Grammy Awards. Yeah, I get shopping. Yep. You could look at shopping. Come on. Where's this virus? Let's see. Trump, something about Trump here, something about Brady, another ad. Flirting, is that the secret to a happy marriage? Hey, oh, this is good news. U.S. futures point to slightly higher open on Wall Street. That's been happening every day for months and months as the Federal Reserve seeks to make the wealthy wealthier and to cut everybody else out from the American dream. Love that. Thank you, CNBC, for letting us know that that's happening again. That doesn't seem important. Al Capone's car, I mean, mildly interesting, but really not important compared to a pandemic. Let's see. Stuck indoors, keep your dog entertained on a snowy or rainy day. Not really important. Some guy turns himself in. I don't know. Yes, people died. Musicians, I guess. Oh, Kamala Harris said to be weighing an endorsement of Joe Biden. Wow, that's an irrelevant meeting. Irrelevant. That's irrelevant squared. Yeah, Meghan and Harry's mansion, all-star. Come on, we're banks handing out beefed up credit lines no one asked for. God, this is dystopian. That's right there, a boring dystopia right there. Toddler's Playroom includes capitalist logos and things like that. That's fantastic. Get out of here with that. Let's see. Come on, where's the virus news? Nope. Brad Pitt, nope. Nope. Ads. Warren slams Bloomberg for no. Most important Grammy nominees. No, I'm not. Come on. 20. Ban cashless stores and no. Ad. There's another ad. Voices. My time with the British. Jesus. 2 stories about the British aristocracy. Again, irrelevant squared. What could possibly be less relevant to my life than the British aristocracy? Nothing. Except for maybe Kamala Harris endorsing Joe Biden. Both. Just absolutely nothing to do with my life. There's a pandemic coming. Okay, here's really an ad disguised as an article. Fidget spinners, great. Come on, people. Las Vegas changes what happens. Your slogan, that's important, I guess, for some people. Results, another ad. What does 2020 hold for Tiger? Again, completely irrelevant to my daily life. Meet the Grammy nominee. A lot of Grammy stuff. So somebody's really paying for a bunch of Grammy stuff to come out here. Finally, how China's coronavirus outbreak could threaten the global economy. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? That's it? Yep, that's it. That's the only take that the United States press, mainstream press, the people who have been absolutely falling down on the job and failing to bring you the news that you need and deserve. The only thing they could really think to do to tell you about a pandemic, which, by the way, if it comes to this country, it will mean millions of dead, tens of millions severely injured and ill, It would be one of the worst catastrophes that could happen in our country in a long time. And the angle they want to take on that is not how you could protect yourself, not the severity of this, not informing you about the nature of pandemics, not giving you updated information about where we really stand in this, not telling you how you could avoid it and things you could do, which we are doing at Peak Prosperity. But they want to tell you how the outbreak could threaten the global economy. That's the angle they need to go with here, because the mainstream media is now completely captured, bought, and paid for by the billionaire class, by the so-called corporatists, which isn't really, it's not really capitalism, it's corporatism, right? Which is fascism, if you want to call that the merger of state and corporations. But it's really just super wealthy corporations making a lot of money and rentier harvesting all of your wages and slave labor inputs and all of that stuff. That's the most important angle, is, gosh, this coronavirus outbreak could threaten the global economy. That's what they're leading off with here. In fact, that's the only thing they're coming up with. This is absolutely dystopian. I'm shocked that we are at the place where we can't even, at the collective level, dredge up some amount of concern for our fellow humans and understand that this pandemic is going to be a human catastrophe, not something that dings corporate profit lines. That maybe there's something more important in the story, but that just tells you where we really are in the story. All right, I'm done.